The Ortega method is a method of solving the 2x2 Rubik's Cube, which involves solving your first phase. Then you solve your second phase, and finally you have one algorithm to complete the rest of the cube. So to learn how to do this method, you need to know the following things. You need to know your notation for a 2x2 and how to solve it prematurely. Now let's get into the tutorial. So you can take your scrambled cube, and we are just going to solve white here. You can solve any color, but I'm just going to go with white for the tutorial. So I'll just make this bar here, and then I can just insert these pieces like this. And it doesn't matter if I have a layer or not, because the Ortega method's one of its biggest advantages is you don't need a layer to solve the cube. So the first case is if you have two stickers facing up, one towards you and one pointing to the back, you hold it on the right and you do this algorithm. Next, if you have two facing up and two to the side, you also hold it on the right and you do this algorithm. Next, if you have one dot facing up, but if you turn it here, there's no sticker pointing forward, you hold it like this and you do this algorithm. Next, if you have one dot, but the sticker is here, you do this algorithm. If you have two stickers facing towards you and two facing back, you hold them like this and you do this. Next, if you have two facing to the side and one towards you and one back, you hold it like this and do this algorithm. And finally, if you have two diagonals, you hold them like this with the sticker facing forward. So this would be wrong, and you do this algorithm. So now that we have our top layer solved, now we just need to orient everything. So if you have a layer on the bottom and just two adjacent, this is just a T-perm, which is this algorithm. Next, if you have a layer solved, but these two need to swap, you do a Y-perm or this sign. So up next, if your bottom layer has no bars and a bar is just two pieces connected like this. So if your bottom layer has no bars and your top layer only has one bar, then you hold the bar like this and you perform this algorithm. If both sides have one bar only, so there's no bars on the bottom layer except for one, and the same with the top, you hold them like a square in the front here and you perform this algorithm. This also works if you have two bars but they're different colors. You just need to hold them in the front. Finally, if there's no bars on any side of the cube, you hold it like this and you do this. So that's the Ortega method for 2x2, and if you want to see some example solves, let me know and I'll release a video.